Yeah, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. About to run through the recap for y'all boys, man. We got a dub 49-24 over the Cleveland Browns. That means we swept them on the season. Um, I believe he's still in the lead. I think he got 10 wins on the season. I'm at 9. This gives me 9. So, we'll get to that after the recap and all that and see what's what. But yeah, we got the dub, man. I'll take a look at the team stats first and foremost, like we always do. 438 yards of total offense. 21 first downs, bro. 21 of them things. This is the second time I've hit 20 plus in this league. So, yeah, 2 turnovers, and one of those literally came in the final minute or so of the game. And there's a good reason why. We'll get to that in a few. But 6 for 7 on third downs, bro. That's really where you win games. Anything above 50% is good. But dog, when you only miss one, like that's pretty spot on. And right here, 5 for 6 on in the red zone. I honestly can't even remember what that was. What that when we didn't convert. But anywho, Lamar Jackson, 28 for 32, 402 yards, 2 touchdowns, that 1 interception, that 1 blemish on the books for the day, man. Baker Mayfield did not have a bad game, but it also wasn't the greatest. 259 through the air is nothing to scoff at. 2 touchdowns, 65%. It's an average game, average. But you also have those 2 interceptions. That's what takes his QBR down to that 88 overall. Well, 88.1. And yeah, he just didn't. He wasn't an X factor like guy this game. He missed a couple throws too. Nick Chubb, this is what we're most proud of, man. Nick Chubb, 13 carries, 51 yards, 3.9 yards per carry, only 1 broken tackle. That's what I'm proud of right there. We played this team earlier in the year, and we were actually playing with negative morale. And I think Nick Chubb had like 6 or 7 broken tackles. It was something crazy like that. As usual with our opponent, Stan, he is going to get out of the pocket with Baker Mayfield right up the middle. And then on our side, man, 4 touchdowns, 3 guys score on the ground. Byron Gibson, the rookie superstar halfback, 10 for 44 in a touchdown. He did fumble, but it went out of bounds. It wasn't a fumble loss, I don't think. Um, Lamar, man, only 4 carries, only 24 yards. Impactful because it's 2 touchdowns. And then Gus Edwards right there carrying us into the end zone from the 1 yard line a couple times. So there's that. Here's the surprise of the game, bro. So I had a scenario for Rashad Bateman, right? But our halfback ends up with the 14 catches for 157 yards. Like, the last time I played the Browns, we went with heavy compression, and we were able to just move the ball effectively that way. This time it was more spread out and attack the flats. Um, Different game plans because I know this opponent is well enough to know that I can't come out with the same exact thing I did last time. So shout out to him for making me change my game plan, and also shout out to him for letting my running back run free for 150 receiver yards. Rashad Bateman, like I said, scenario for 150 yards, did not get it, but he did get 6 for 111 and a score, which basically is his average for the season. So not mad at that at all. Donovan Peoples-Jones, man, this is an interesting story. So I traded Patrick Ricard, the fullback, to the Browns for Donovan Peoples-Jones. That was a star dev fullback at 82 overall for a normal dev wide receiver at I think 73, 74, something like that, right? Now Donovan Peoples-Jones really sat on my bench from the time we made that trade at the trade deadline in season 1 till maybe about 3 or 4 games ago, and to see him come out actually in this game, it's so ironic that this is his first 100-yard game with the team is against the team that traded him, the Browns. So shout out to DPJ, 5 for 101 in a score. That's definitely something that you can hang that up in your man cave, man. That you did that against that team that drafted you. Hollywood and Andrews, bro, like honestly, our 2 best offensive weapons didn't do shit. 4 catches for 33 yards combined. Um, and I honestly, bro, like this game, it went very, very weird. So we won the time of possession by maybe like 2 or 3 minutes, but the fourth quarter was all Browns, like legit all Browns. I think he had the ball to end the third, took it into the fourth, and then like got a scoop and score fumble, and I think an interception where I scored in 2 plays. It was crazy. No, an onside kick. He did an onside kick, and I actually recovered, scored in 2 plays, and basically the entire fourth quarter was all his offense. Um, Taking a look at our pancakes and stuff like that. I'm going to bring this up just because wide receivers had more pancakes than offensive linemen in this game. It's kind of funny. Marpet had 2. Scherf had 1. Scherf got hurt again. I feel like the 5th time this season. So he's missing snaps all over the place. But Bateman, Peoples-Jones, and Hollywood all got pancake blocks there. Gave up 3 sacks. 4 sacks, actually. It's way more than I would like. I know this one to Kevin Zeitler. He literally got walked back by what's his name? Jadeveon Clowney. It's like Clowney one-armed him, bro. A 330-pound man, you just one-armed back into the quarterback. It was sad. Sad times. Hate to see Ronnie Stanley giving one up. And we expect him from our rookie here, so it is what it is. Marlon Humphrey, man. Marlon Humphrey made a couple plays here in this game where he hasn't been. People haven't been testing him ever since he's, got acrobat and 1 step ahead. Not testing him like that, but we're gonna end up with our young guns, man. Justin Matabike with 2 TFLs and 2 sacks. Odafe Owe, again, just consistent. Get 5 tackles a game, and you're in the Pro Bowl. Get a sack and a TFL a game, you're in the Pro Bowl, bro. We on our way, man. A couple interceptions by our veteran DBs, Peters, MP Juice Man, and All-Pro Marlo. A couple pass deflections as well. 1 forced fumble, that was Odafe Owe, and it was recovered by Israel Mukuamu for a touchdown. And this is the play where I probably should have just gotten the fumble and went down and got on offense, because that was like the the 3rd time I touched the ball in this game in the 4th quarter. So let's get over to the highlights, man, and see what's what over here. This is how the game started last time as well. Last time I think he ran 12 plays to score. But this one was, a little bit shorter. But run, establish the run, blase. Got him into a 2nd and 6 right here. You can hold somebody to 1 yard in there on a 3rd and 4 and playing for 3. I mean, I get it. Take the points early. But, yeah, 4th and 4, I'm definitely going for that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Not gonna lie. We actually end up fumbling the kick return. That's where the turnover came. So he scores 3, gets the fumble on a kick return, which Devin Duvernay never fucking fumbles before. So it is what it is. It's a pass to Project Patrick Ricard, the former Raven, and then he named him Charlie Jordan. What the? I was wondering why this guy had like like old school helmet and stuff like that. It's kind of funny. So Charlie Joyner is gonna absolutely positively roast that DB that's on him. 41 cooked. That's tough. And we started off bad. It's back-to-back sacks on this drive here. Snap the ball. We're actually going for a cover 3 beater here, but there is Brandon Scherf giving up the goods. Yeah, forces out of the pocket. We try to come back up into the pocket, and no dice. No dice. So we actually hit a 28-yarder here, 18-yarder there, and we sacked again. Let's take a look at this one. I always like to take a look at my sacks just to see where they're coming from. Like how was it happening? There's the one to Clowney, bro. Like this, I hate this, bro. I honestly do. I honestly do. This happens to Ronnie Stanley as well. Like Ronnie Stanley will randomly get walked back just like this. Same animation, one arm, and just walks back into a sack. I hate it because if I step up, he's still gonna disengage. It's like an automatic sack. I hate that shit. It's trash. 2nd and 18, we get a 10-yard run. Bateman on 3rd and 8. Let's see, Bateman's in the slot left. Let's see what this is here. Crosser, yes it is. Standing tall in the pocket. Look at Lamar right here, bro. He's in those contains again. My double team is getting beat here. This is Scherf went out with an injury, and he put Myles Garrett at the DT spot. So basically, he's gonna get that double team. He's gonna come through that shit, of course. Hate to see 79 losing a one-on-one out there. That's wild. But yeah, his user's right over the middle of the field. He comes down for that hitch. That's an easy little alert. Just keep your eyes right there. I should have came back to this too. The post stop. But he gets flat-footed with his user. We're lofting it over the top. Break a tackle. Bateman, I likes it. Likes it, I likes it, I likes it. 4th and 3. Like I said, man. It's 4th down. Less than 5. Analytics say. So right here we got basically smash spacing. So to the right side of the field, we're reading if we can hit the flat quick. We cannot. They're fanning out to that. And we got our tight end on a post or corner route as well. Can't really throw that, right? So that's an alert. You just see how many people are fanning out there. You got 3 people in zone. I'm just gonna come back to the other side of the field where we got spacing. You got a flat out here. Looks like he double flatted maybe. But yeah, basically spacing. It's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Wherever those hook curls are, they have to be wrong. There you go. Wide open. Gotta love spacing. One of my favorite concepts versus any kind of zone. We actually go for an onside kick here. He recovers. The reason I did this is because I wanted the ball back quickly. Because I have a scenario. I got to get fucking passing yards to Rashad Bateman. And I'm like, all right, cool. If he's going to run the ball, let's just give him a shorter field so we can get the ball back. We wound up getting a sack on 3rd and 10. This is pretty dope. I want to say this was Matabike here. We're showing a 0 look. We back the guys off that, are a threat, which is only 1 wide receiver. The other 2, I have fucking full faith in our defense being able to stop those guys. We're actually running a match coverage here. I want to say my user is my user is the Sam linebacker in this particular defense. And there's nobody to my side. There's, the tight end stays in the block. He's doubling 97 here. That's interesting. Not doubling away. And there's Matabike coming through. Matabike coming through in a double team, baby. Doop, 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 doop. Thank you. It looks like he's actually gearing up to throw this ball here. Not even sure. Looks like he's running a similar concept that I ran. He got his halfback out. That is not there. You can't throw that halfback. He's probably throwing his crosser. No. I don't know where he's going with the ball because nothing's open. Everything's fucking bagged. But yeah, he takes the sack here. I'll take that sack. Matabike with a couple more sacks on the year is never a bad thing, in my opinion. So right there, he actually punched the ball away. I guess we got him out of field goal range there. Yeah, 48-yard line. We take another sack. First quarter was 3. We got sacked 3 times in the first quarter, bro. Sacked 3 times, and we fumbled on a kick return. Like, bro, it should have been a lot worse than 10-7, but 10-7 was the score, man. Right here, we end up getting points as well. Donovan Peoples-Jones. It's going to be your Z receiver to the right side of your screen. Honestly, can't even remember what play this was. Was this the one? Yeah, so he had trouble defending this play. I noticed it early on. He had trouble defending this play. We're actually going to get outside of the contain right here on Clowney. That's pretty dope. He's getting that same one-arm walk back animation. You actually get outside of that. And then what happens is, where's his user? I can't even tell. Yeah, he's coming. That safety, I think this is cover 4. Some variation of it or something like that. 3-man rush. So routes are matching out here. What's not matched is that damn dig route. And I see that late. I'm actually scrambling out to hit my halfback here or run with Lamar. But I see that fucking dig coming right across the field. I'm like, yeah, let me go ahead and throw that right there. Whoop. We're going to drill this man for a touchdown. That's Donovan Peoples-Jones, the former Brown, current Raven, just making a play. I'll go ahead and let that run at speed so you can see it. Just a Lamar making Lamar plays, bro. When Lamar tings, yeet. And of course we stun on one in the end zone. You know what I'm saying? Of course we do. He gets Schwartz right here for a couple passes. And his back to running the ball. Like, bro, he's committed to running the ball. He's talking about it in the chat earlier, where he was just talking about his run style, his play style. It fits him, having a power back. Actually, I ran commit. So I didn't run commit on 2nd and goal. 3rd and goal, I do run commit. He runs the same damn play. Fucking fullback dive. And I run commit up middle, and then we just, like, why is that linebacker just doing nothing? I ran commit, bro. You're supposed to be crashing down. Like, that sucks. That blows. But anyways, back on offense, and like I said, man, he just was not taking, he was not covering the flats, bro. So 12 yard here, 4 yard run, 15 yards, 11 yards. Peoples Jones for 19 there. It was just this drive right here was a good drive. You get the ball back with 2 minutes and 28 seconds left, um, and we are just basically moving the ball down the field. He couldn't stop that play, or he wouldn't stop that play per se. Um, and we got once we got under the like minute 30-second point, I'm like, all right, we need to actually kill the rest of this clock and get in here with minimal time on the clock. You know what I'm saying? But we end up leaving 20 seconds. And he almost gets the absolute biggest bailout here at the end of the half. Um, this is a cover 3, maybe cover 4. Yeah, it's cover 4. He's matching that. It's cover 4. Schwartz gets behind Humphrey for whatever reason. Humphrey doesn't even go for the swat or anything. But we get the tackle. Can you imagine if he would have just like stayed on top of him and rolled into the end zone? I'd have been absolutely positively livid. But yeah, he gets that big play, but no more timeouts. So on to the third quarter. I believe we had another dominant quarter. As you can see, we scored 14 points here as well. We get the ball out of half. Mark Andrews' one and only catch right there. Fucking drag on a dagger concept. Actually ran a screen right here. One of Marquise Brown's only catches for 16 yards there. Bateman, like it's kind of like I was just, methodically moving the ball. I wasn't forcing it to anybody in particular, but like I said, these flats was open all game. As you can see right here, these are three back-to-back-to-back plays to halfbacks. Well, 4 actually, because you're counting Gus. And then third and 4, just running in and went Lamar. We're actually running a hitch on the left, a post from the tight end. He's usering. Look, the hitch is doubled. The post is usered. I can probably go to 12 here on this curl, but I'm also getting walked. Like I got a linebacker coming in, walking down the running back into my face. Scramble out here. This guy's. I guess that's got to be man coverage. Yeah, it's man coverage here. So essentially, that guy's plastered to him, so he's not. You get a broken tackle for a touchdown. Lamar doing Lamar things, man. He gonna say that was a bailout, but all right, bro. I mean, you got a fumble out of me too, so there's that. One of our 3 sacks here. I want to say this is Owe coming out the left. He picked him up. It's gonna be a coverage sack then, because realistically, the ball should be out, bro. If you're blocking everybody, you should know exactly where you want to go with the ball here. Looks like you got Schwartz on a streak. Humphrey's able to stick with that step for step. I mean, you can throw either one of those routes, bro, and get it, but scrambling out. So, interception by Marlon Humphrey. I want to say this one was a quick one up the seam. It's going to 10 here. Play action. It's a good play action because he snapped this off just in time for that halfback to pick me up. Well, not me, but pick up Owe. And he's going right here to his best receiver, which is also covered by an acrobat DB. Appreciate it. Again, man, look at this drive here. You get 1 to the receiver, then 3 straight to the halfback, bro. He was not covering the flats at all, and it's insane. Lamar Jackson for another TD right there. And this is where shit got real, bro. So obviously I'm just playing the game as it's coming to me, taking what the defense is giving, and then I look up and it's the fourth quarter. You know what I mean? Like he gets the ball back with 20 seconds left. Runs 2 plays here, and it's onto the long ass methodical drive shit. I'm like, bro, like what the fuck? So at this point in the game, I'm up 35-17, and he's methodically moving the ball, right? 4th and 3, gets to get him the 4th down, he converts. I'm like, all right, cool. Run back-to-back runs with quarterback. Schwartz for 23. It's a good drive for him, right? I'm like, all right, cool. He scored. Goes for the onside kick. And this also hurts me right? Because he's not taking the flats away. So I hit back to back, you know, running back for 35 and running back for 13-yard touchdown. Now this one, oh, this is actually a run play. He came out mid blitz. He's going to bring that safety down because obviously that's the guy covering the halfback. We're running an outside zone here. We get a good seal on the edge. Like the best seal I've seen on the shotgun outside zone. Look at Hollywood Brown down the field blocking, bro. Like this one lined the stars lined up on this one right here, man. Not gonna lie. I'm pretty much untouched to the end zone. But yeah, we scored in 2 plays, bro. So again, we don't have the ball back. He gets the ball again, bro, and it's another long drive, man. 3rd and 10, he gets a conversion. Chubb for 6 yards here. 3rd and 4, he gets 4. You know what I mean? Like it was just one of those, like, damn, like this is really gonna milk the entire game, right? And I'm like, fuck. But what happens is we get a little aggressive, daring you to throw the ball here. You know, it's mid blitz. Beat the blitz, send out 5, block 6, whatever you got to do. We actually only sent 4. You know, drop out in coverage. We got our other DN dropping into coverage as well, so you can't like quick throw a slant, which would normally be your hot read. And just based on the way that the offensive line is blocking here, they're sliding left, which essentially you know have your halfback in the block when you see 6 coming. But yeah, they slide left by default, and there's Oway. Sack fumble, picked up by 28. And like I said, man, I should have went down here. Should have got the recovery and like just dove or something like that, just tripped, because I had the ball left with a minute and some change, and I feel confident that I would be able to get another 70, 80 yards if I would have just did that. But we run it back for a touchdown. He gets the ball back. There's a minute and some change. He goes to kneel. I call my timeout, so I'm like, bro, I got to get the fucking ball back. And right here, I didn't even want to hit Peoples-Jones for 28 yards. But it was literally the only thing open. And like, I have to throw it, man. Like, just take the yards. Take what's there. And then I throw an interception, just forcing it to Rashad Bateman on the next play. So, yeah. And then we get an interception right back. This right here, we're sending 6 versus looks like 9 blocking, 8 blocking. Hits me with a double move, and that's Marcus Peters, bro. I don't know if you thought that this Charlie Joyner was the real Charlie Joyner. This Charlie Joyner ain't the real deal, man. But I'll tell you who is that motherfucking 24 Juice Man. He's gonna come up here step for step with this guy running his little post corner. And Peters is going to go ahead and take that. Appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate it. Try to go backwards and everything. I'm taking another sack. Pass knocked away. We get a completion finally. And this was a double move as well. And that's interesting that guy came down like that. I mean, I saw this in game. That's why I threw it, obviously. But that's fucking weird that flat defender leaves the man and comes down for the quarterback. But, it is what it is, man. If you liked the video, like the video. If you didn't, be sure to dislike it, leave some hateful comments, and unsubscribe. Thanks for watching. I'm out.